Okay, it's Touch Gloves here with Rafael Lovato ahead of his main event on Saturday night in London against the champion Gegard Mousasi. So first of all, just pretty much how are you feeling going into this week? Has it been a good training camp? Feeling at your best?
Oh yes, 100%. Feel amazing, very happy, and just enjoying every moment.
Yeah, great. So I think a lot of people just see you down as a standalone, more Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. But I saw an interview with Yuri you done, and you kind of alluded to the fact that you've been doing mixed martial arts your whole life. You know, it's been in the family. Can you just elaborate a bit more on that, please?
Yeah, my father is a lifetime martial artist, and so he got me started as soon as I could walk. The time when I was a child, he was really focused on the Jeet Kune Do art system, following Bruce Lee, and that's what I sort of grew up into, training Jeet Kune Do, which was sort of like the first mixed martial arts because it wasn't a limited art or system. You know, it was a system of getting the best of all martial arts and creating your own form of combat.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I trained numerous arts as a child. I boxed for a little while, I trained Muay Thai, and also did more unique things like Wing Chun and Pinjak Silat, Savat, many different martial arts. But once we found Jiu-Jitsu, I fell in love with it, and that became my number one passion, my focus. And that's what I put my life into. But I always knew at some point I would put it all together and fight MMA.
Yeah. So that's something I found really interesting about you, actually, because I think, you know, it's easy to put fighters into certain pots and put them into certain, say, stand up against Jiu-Jitsu, but it does seem that you do have much more of an extensive background.
Yes.
So heading into the fight with Mousasi, obviously he is a legend of the sport, but then also you are fighting for the title itself. So I was intrigued to actually think, so what would actually be more of an achievement, do you think, to yourself? Of course, having the belt would be a prestigious thing, but then also having that on your record as having beaten Mousasi would actually be another huge accomplishment for you.
Yeah, for me it goes hand in hand. Like, whoever had the belt, you know, I want them to be the best fighter in the world, you know what I mean? That's how it should be. To get the world title, you have to defeat the world's best. So for me, it's just icing on the cake that it is a legend like Mousasi and someone that I respect very much. It just makes it that much sweeter. But, you know, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, how have you trained specifically for this fight, Mousasi? Have you done anything special? Got any special training partners to emulate his kind of style, or have you just done the usual kind of camp and trusted in your abilities?
I've pretty much done the usual camp. Part of my camp for every fight is always to go to Curitiba, Brazil, and train with the Evolução Thai team there, which is a very heavy stand-up specialized team. You know, from the south of Brazil, following the shootbox lineage, that were actually inspired by Dutch kickboxers. So my coaches there are, you know, very aware of Mousasi's style, and all the top fighters on that team there are all knockout artists, and many of them dabble in professional boxing and Muay Thai on the side. And so for me, that's always like taking myself completely out of my comfort zone and training with people that are specialists in the exact opposite of what I'm a specialist in. And I do that every camp. And so for this one, I just spent a little bit of more time there. But, you know, still basically the same thing, same guys, same training partners, same teachers. There are many guys there that, you know, are very similar in body and style to Mousasi. So it was already set up. Everything was already perfect. Just did the same thing, and yeah. And I already had half of a camp back in December. So, you know, I had just that much more time to be at my best and be prepared for him.
Yeah. Well, you are undefeated, of course. So if that's your usual system, then if it's not broken,
Exactly.
There's no need to fix it, so that does seem wise to stick to that. So that's brilliant. Thanks for the time. Just to finish it off, go to the classic, of course, predictions. Is there any prediction for your own fight on Saturday night?
I just want it to be an amazing, beautiful fight, and you know, if I had to say how I was going to win, for sure I'm going to say submission. But either way, I just see my hands getting raised.
All right, that's brilliant. Good luck Saturday. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Be careful with your bag here. You might want to.
Oh, is it open?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know it was open. Yeah. That could have gone very bad.